How you doing? Welcome back to another episode of Playas Guide. This episode is part 5 in a long-running series of episodes on NES Homebrews. I absolutely love these games. I continuously play them. Now, if you follow Playas Guide on Twitch, you would know that because every Saturday night you could join me for the Retro Indie Show. Well, this month on Playas Guide, we're doing Homebrews all month long for the month of June 2021. So please subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitch, and enjoy these homebrews that I think you're going to like. So the first game I'd like to talk about was just released just a few months back in 2021. It's called Space Gulls. Now this game is really not like many other games that I've played before, but it's great. It was really cheap to buy. I'm going to put a link below. I bought it on itch.io. I think it was like $4 or $3. It was unbelievably cheap to buy the ROM for this game considering how great this game is. The game's not super long, but it's very cool and very fun to play through. You play as a bird. Well, two birds. You control both of them simultaneously, and you got to navigate your way across the screen while controlling both of them. There's several different obstacles that you need to avoid and work your way around while also battling different enemies by bopping them on the head, collecting various items. It's just a very well-rounded game. And you need to flap these birds' wings in order to do so in like a Flappy Bird fashion. One of my favorite homebrews. I would highly recommend you go pick this one up or download it, however you could get your hands on it. Next up is Space Raft. This is a battle-style game where you play as a band, Space Raft. Now, I'm pretty sure that this is based off of an actual band, which is pretty cool, because if I was in a band, I would also want to have an NES game based on my band, and these guys do. Now, in this game, you do band-like things. You go on tour and find places to perform, but unfortunately, you can't. You have to battle against different enemies and collect different things like records and various things like that. I really like the driving stages in this game. They remind me of the Ghostbusters 2 game on the NES, which I know gets a bad rap and a lot of people don't like it, but I do like those driving stages. They're fun but challenging, and this is the same. Knicks is a space adventure game on your NES, maybe similar to Metroid, some people might say, and I would definitely agree, where there is a lot of different areas to access throughout this game and areas to explore. As you explore these different areas, you're going to run into different enemies that you're going to have to dodge and shoot to get past. There's lots of different collectibles that you need to find throughout the game in order to access different areas. So very influenced by Metroid, but very fun and a very well done homebrew. I think you're going to like this one, and like all of the homebrews in this video, there's a link below for it. Project Blue. I cannot say enough good things about this game, but the one thing that really stands out to me in this game is how fluid it is, even though it's a single screen game, and the art. There's so much detail in this game. I absolutely love it. It is a true gem on the NES, and one that stands out as higher and higher quality homebrews keep getting put out for the NES. This one's been out for a while, so maybe you've already heard of it, but definitely check it out. It has this sort of Battle Kid, Mega Man style to it, but it still stands out on its own. Now, if you don't know Battle Kid, please go back and check out some of the previous homebrew episodes I've done where I've covered Battle Kid 1 and Battle Kid 2. If you liked those games, you certainly won't be disappointed with Project Blue. Bobl. It's probably supposed to be pronounced Bubble in English, but this game is not from North America, so I'm calling it Bobl because that's what it says on the screen. You can see that this game is amazing. It is very simplistic but very innovative. You play as a bubble and you just kind of bubble your way around. You don't want to get popped. You want to stay afloat and work your way through this game, which is like one giant maze, really. And it is a lot of fun for me because it's not like anything else that I've really ever played that I can think of. I mean, I'm sure if I think hard enough, there's probably something, but it might not be on the NES. Anyways, you're this bubble, you avoid obstacles, and, you know, flow through different pipes and waterways and just work your way around, I guess, how a bubble might in real life. You're a little bit more durable, but, you know, you're not invincible, and this game is a lot of fun. I think you should check it out. It's not a big game, and it's not an expensive game to pick up, but it is definitely worth playing. Guinea Zorka 3. I hope I'm pronouncing this game right. I have played Guinea Zorka 2, which I'll probably cover in a future episode of Homebrews for the NES, but I'm going to focus on Guinea Zorka 3. I've never played one. This one caught my eye right away, and it is like a puzzle maze kind of game where you need to establish different textile blocks that do different things in order to make your way through a stage as a guinea pig. This is a very unique idea and a very unique game, and I think it's absolutely fantastic, and I would recommend you go play this one because you probably haven't heard of it. So Guinea Zorka, I'll spell it out below because I probably am not saying it right. Maybe I am. Even if I am, you are not going to know how to spell this game. Very good game, very interesting puzzle game, and check it out. There you have it, Playas. 6 awesome NES Homebrew games that I think you should play. If you're interested in more Homebrew games, Playas Guide is covering Homebrew games for the entire month of June, so subscribe to the channel and follow us on Twitch for live retro gaming homebrews this month, and follow us on Twitter for updates and Instagram for, well, photos, and join the discussion in the Playas Guide Discord. That's it for this episode of Playas Guide. I'll see you next week. Later, players.